Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Let's get going. Now loading. I gotta look cool sometimes. Here I go!
The next dimension.
Be cautious. This foe is not like what we
Easy.
faced thus far. 32-bit Mega Blade! I was busy playing games. My all-night gaming session has taken its toll.
I am Next Gen Mac. I'm better than the CPUs. Come on. Is that the best you can do? You're making everything I did for you feel like such a wasted effort. This is a total letdown. Boring. How about I rip off every last piece of clothing you have on?
Boy, howdy! Her HP isn't going down. Wait, is this one of those fights you can't win? Let's ditch while we can.
What the heck? My attacks aren't even phasing her! It's time for a strategic withdrawal!
You know us? This doesn't look good. We should fall back.
It would be interesting to find a way to lower her defenses. But I fear this isn't the time for that.
So strong. And such a cool-looking robot design, too. I should run, though.
Guess I'm not strong enough. It's infuriating, but I have to come back after I train. Wait for me. She's really scary. This dummy's totally cheating. I'll be back later.
This one's a bit much for me. Time to run away.
I wish I could turn this around, but she's too much for me.
Now loading.
Harsh, you guys. I can't believe none of us stood a chance.
I went in thinking it couldn't be all that bad, but
What the heck was that about?
I'm more bothered that our target seemed to know us.
Are you serious, Blonde? We're famous. Everyone knows us. It could have been game industry's most elusive bum for all we know.
I feel as though I've seen that particular mech design before.
you too? I feel the same way. It looks like an abandoned design from early Last Station days. Rather, it took inspiration from one of our early designs. Where did it come from?
I see. Supposing it also adopted scrapped plans from early Leanbox, that would explain its strength.
I don't care about Leanbox, but it took one of my nation's designs. I've got to burn it to ash!
We are in agreement then, Noir. I cannot allow such a thing to run rampant. We must find a countermeasure before the monsters gain further momentum.
If our attacks don't work, though, what countermeasure can we use? Should we try ambushing it?
I'd never do something so cowardly. If we can hurt it, we can kill it. We'll attack it head-on!
There's no telling how long such an approach would take. Although the idea of fighting all day is alluring.
For you two, maybe. I'd rather wrap it up in time for snacks and naps. Know any super ultra special moves?
My best attack didn't do anything.
What? When'd you use that?
Sorry to interrupt, but, if nobody's moves worked, I have a suggestion. How about we come up with a brand new special attack?
one that the CPUs invent, which leads to the destruction of game industry's latest threat. That's an award-winning article right there. It feels like something out of a kid's manga.
A special move that can save game industry sounds great!
It may sound great, but how will we come up with such a thing? It may prove to take quite some time.
A move stronger than anything else we've used up till now. A way to draw all our powers out. The combined powers of Louis, Planetoon, Lastation, and Leanbox. For something like that, we'll need everyone's help. Can we do it?
You betcha! I can hear the cheering of game industry's people, begging for me to be their awesome savior again.
We may be able to pull it off. Leanbox's power is the mightiest in game industry, as we all know.
Why do you sound so incredulous, Blonde? Don't you trust your people? Man, I feel so bad for them.
What? I offered an idea because you dumb skanks couldn't think of any. I'll show you why Louise #1.
That's the blonde everyone likes to see. Is it okay that we don't get any lines in this scene? They're talking about a bunch of hard stuff to understand, so I don't care. Our big sisters will know what to do.
Yeah, you're right. We'll do whatever we can then.
Miss Neptunia? What are you doing?
Experimenting! I want to see how to best apply the cool design and power of our enemy into my own robots. That refined frame, smooth movement, the armor's resilience, and silent motion. It was a true work of art.
Oh, really? I thought it was scary. What about you, Ram?
I wasn't scared, but it looked like a toy I saw before or something. Blah! I just can't remember!
I think I remember that toy too, but I can't remember either. Maybe we both dreamed it?
A dream! I was just thinking that! Maybe we gotta go take a nap and dream about it again!
Enough fooling around! Our sisters look like they found a solution. We are going to put our heads together and come up with a special move using all our nation's powers. A move like that would be great to help me grow stronger.
Boost the power of each nation? Oh! Maybe Planetoon can finally turn into a big robot! Goodness, so cool!
Huh? Is that what Blonde meant? I can't wait to see it!
Wow, that's awesome! Maybe all 4 nations can combine to become one massive super giant robot then!
I guess that sounds neat, but there's no way that's possible.
Nothing's impossible, Uni! The 4 lands, game industry will link together in robotic glory! And then we'll unleash our super special robotic attack! The mighty game industry rocket fist of goodness!
Whoa! Maybe the last station part of the robot has turrets everywhere! This is sounding pretty great!
Okay, it's settled then. We'll make the super duper ultra final move! The game industry cannon! Rom, this is the coolest thing ever! Let's hurry up and make up a sweet move with Blonde too!
I'm so excited! Yeah, great to see everyone so excited, but I did tell you that this isn't actually possible, right? I won't let it bother me now. Let's do our best to think of a real move. One that's even better.
Something fun got you got.
Now loading!
Spinny, spinny, round and round.
What are you doing? Staring at that there toothy whale thing, Neptunia?
Oh, hi, Neptune. This is called a gear, and it has our dreams infused in it.
Then it would be made of candy. Regardless, I'll humor you. What are you gonna use it for?
I wanted it to be a secret, but I'm trying to see how I could make you as popular as I think you should be. If I infuse this magical gear with your popularity, meaning your shares in power as a CPU, then I hope to make the popularity boom, breaking the barriers of gender, race, and negating our world's pesky gravity. That way, everything will be sucked into the black hole of cuteness that you are, uniting all of game industry. It would instantly resolve any and all quests, and even keep that mean next-gen mech off our cases. Ultimately, you and I would have our accomplishments published, and we'd become super popular forever and ever!
Uh-huh. You sure said a lot of stuff that some would consider insane, but hooray! I'm so happy and stuff, sis. But seriously, that sounds like a sociopathic villain's plan. The article would be about how you ended the world.
You'll see, Neptune. They'll all see. My device isn't ready yet, but we'll make game industry a better place.
Don't do anything too crazy, Dr. Gear. I mean, my popularity is so off the charts, it circled the entire world.
Oh, in that case, I need to power up the gear to allow for a longer line so your popularity doesn't lap itself. Excellent. I'm going to step out and praise the sun in order to supercharge the gear with vitamin D.
Okay, you do that, kiddo. I'm getting bad vibes from this whole situation, so I'm gonna go buy snacks. Now loading.
That looks fun!
Yeah! Now loading.
An incident! Perfect. This is my chance to show what I'm capable of.
Maybe, but it's not very good of you to seem so happy about the suffering of our people. Uni, listen, don't overdo it.
What? Do you doubt me or something? I thought you were pleased with how far I've come. Or are you trying to cap my level before I get stronger than you?
Give me a break. I said what I meant. Game industry is in a dangerous state, so who knows what could happen.
You worry about me too much. I'll show you that it's unwarranted by taking care of this problem myself. And if you're going to worry, then you should worry about yourself. I'm not your baggage, Noir.
That girl has some imagination. I was just telling her what I honestly think. Now loading.
I can't ignore that.
Okay. Now loading.
Blonde's not here today either. Is she working? I have even more books I want her to read to me.
What a dummy! Working so much! She keeps leaving us because of all the stuff happening in game industry.
Ram, I have an idea. Why don't we help Blonde with her work in secret?
How do we do that?
If she's just stamping papers with her big mushroom stamp, then we can do that for her.
Good thinking, Romster! We totally can do that! But if she's going out, I don't know if that's what she's doing.
Then maybe it's about Next Gen Mech, or the world in general?
She said stuff about quests before. Hey, Rom, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Uh-huh. Outside is dangerous, so we should stay inside and play games.
Wrong! Let's go out, find Blonde, and help her. I bet she'd be so happy she'd even smile.
Oh, oops. I forgot about her.
Now loading.
It's special. Yes. Yes.
Now loading.
I have been waiting for you two. While I understand you are busy, please relax and enjoy your stay.
We would never turn down an offer to visit with you, Vert. Were you planning a live stream of your online gaming session today?
Or did you want to share some advanced gaming strategies? Inquiring minds would love to know.
Gaming does sound quite pleasant, but for now, I have a more serious question to pose to you both. If I may be blunt, what are your thoughts on next-gen mech and game industry, generally speaking?
Game industry's in peril, sure. But it doesn't mean we're strapped for time. Next-gen mech is our sole priority.
Next-gen mech's appearance was a big surprise for me. Where did something with so much power come from anyway? I don't know what it'll do, but fortunately for us, it seems to have inherited Neptune's randomness. Meaning, we might be able to talk it down instead of defeating it before it goes hog wild.
But with all the quests we need to take care of, we might all be too tired to face it. It'll be tough.
You think that even us CPUs will have difficulties in the battle to come?
Yes, Uni actually came to talk to me about some of her concerns. She's pushing herself to do as much as her sister, but I hope she won't go overboard.
Neptune. Well, it might sound rude, but I don't think she's even given the situation a single thought. Although, she is trying to act more like an older sister to set a better example for Nepgear.
Those two will have no issues. I will assist Nepgear if need be. Unfortunately for me, though, and fortunately for them, I suppose, Neptune and Nepgear are very close.
Blonde's doing what she can, too. Hopefully nothing too demanding, since she has twins to look after.
Only the CPUs were more like me, more honest with their desires and full of love for their siblings.
I'm not too worried about them. They're giving it all they got, so I think the results will speak for themselves.
Perhaps. It would behoove me to do my best as well, then.
So you're gonna make your move? I can only expect better since you've been a gaming recluse this whole time.
Oh, Oh, such kind flattery. Now then, let us play a game.
Huh? But I thought you said you were going to do your best. Wait, were you referring to your gaming habits?
That is the Lean Box way. Show one's might through sheer gaming prowess.
I really don't think we'll feel your best efforts through a game.
Now loading.
What's this? Yes. Yep.
Right.
Here I go.
Now loading.
Awesome. Time to show off. The next dimension is ready for you. Take this. Take this and this and this. Take this. Why? Ow! Watch me.
HDD complete.
Looks like you found your groove, Neptune.
I knew you could do it. I can always rely on you.
This is...
Neptune only cries when she has to. Is it intentional? Aw, why are you always this dependable?
Looks like you found your groove, Neptune.
Neptune only cries when she has to. Is it intentional?
Looks like you found your groove, Neptune. Something amazing is over there.
This is...
So simple. That's that. I don't mind being praised. I'll become even stronger.
Yay! The gear is almost complete. Neptune's and my dream is about to be realized. But the world won't stop spinning. Spinny, spinny, whirly, whirly.
Girl, this ain't no time for you to have them birds chirping all around your head. Uh-oh, she's looking pretty sick. Big sister face on. Hey, Neptunia, are you okay?
Yes, thank you for asking. I just got a little dizzy.
I don't like seeing you do that to yourself, buddy. With how game industry is, I need you in tip-top shape.
That's exactly why I need to do even more to help you. Please try to understand.
Right back at you, little Miss Glue. I don't want to become famous if it means you end up barfing and stuff. If I was making myself sick, you'd be all, what the goodness, and tell me the same thing, right?
Neptune, you're right. I'm sorry. I'll hand over my dream of uniting game industry to you.
I guess I've got to follow through and unite game industry. Sounds like a plot noir would cook up. All right, Aroni, it's time for me to put on my doting gloves and care for my little sister. I'll put some pudding in a pot and hold it over a fire or whatever. It'll help you get better quick.
So you're going to feed me boiled pudding? I don't think that will get rid of my nausea.
Now loading.
Yes.
Hell yeah! Leave it to me.
Now loading.
I'll show you my power.
know that you are on my
slow.
side, Blonde.
I feel alive! Ha! I feel alive! I feel alive! I feel alive! Ha! Ha! Yo! Yeah! Just give up! See ya! Too slow. An item. Yeah! Yeah! Ha! See ya! Ha!
Oh, the boss has spawned. Be prepared for anything.
I'll show you my trump card! Wait, is this it? I feel alive! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Panzer and trumpet! Yeah! Yeah! Just give up! Yappa! Ow! I'll crush you! Yeah! Just give up! See ya! Yeah! I'll crush you! I won! No problem. Too slow. What'd you expect from a CPU? I can be proud of this, but I can do even better. Oh, I leveled up.
That about does it. The monsters are getting stronger. However, you lending a hand was quite the surprise. I thought you'd still be holed up playing games.
I must ask that you refrain from giving me such an image. I go out often, to arcades and butler cafes. It is the journey, not the destination, that matters, no? Perhaps Leanbox can have a few Louis game titles as thanks?
That's not happening. Our fan bases are too different. Ask Noir for a few multi-platform titles instead.
How unfortunate. I am curious, however, as to why you are going around and hunting monsters in such a secretive manner.
I can't have Rom and Ram take part in these dangerous quests. They'd never listen, so this is my solution.
If you ask me, I believe you are treating those two as much younger children than they actually are.
Older children are still children. I have to protect them while they're growing and maturing.
In that case, someone should be protecting you while you grow and mature, Blonde. What a cute old child.
Don't you dare tussle my hair like I'm a damn kid. Just because you're bigger doesn't mean I'm a child.
Oh, you are walking right into this one. Your breasts are young too, absent even, just like a child's.
I knew you'd freaking go there! My damn tits got nothing to do with me being a kid or not!
Oh, really? Then perhaps our young CPU candidates are not to be treated as children anymore either.
It's a bad one, but fine. I see your point. I'll put more faith in them. I didn't expect you to set me up like that when you don't have any little sisters of your own.
Another incorrect assumption. I can do so precisely because I do not have my own little sister.
Now loading. Yes.
Right.
Yay! Yay!
Yeah, this is for Louis. Now loading.
I'll do my best, 'cause I'm a CPU too. Awesome! That one looks mean. Yuck! It's a boss. Here I go. Yep. Look at this. Processor unit installed. There. Fire! Fire! That was perfect! Fire! There! There! Fire! Stay sharp, Rom! Fire! Fire! Stay sharp, Rom! Eternal Force Fire! Ice Coffin! Item? Fire! Eternal Force Fire! There! 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 Fire! 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 Go, Rom, go! Beat up here, dummy! Eternal Force Fire! Fire! Rom, you must be butter 'cause you're on a roll! Eternal Force Fire! That was easy! There! I love hanging out with you, Rom! Eternal Force Fire! What has a bee? Save! An item! Fire! Yay! Eternal Force Fire! Jump! Save! An item! Eternal Force Fire! What has a bee? What's this? Fire! There! Fire! What's this? There! Fire! There! I love hanging out with you, Ron! Fire! Fire! There! Fire! There! Fire! There! Fire! There! Fire! Ron, you must be butter 'cause you're on a roll! Eternal Force Fire! Yikes! Item? Eternal Force Fire! Go! There! Fire! Fire! There! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Just being around you makes me stronger, Ram. I found a cool thingy. Wow, Ram! That was quick! I gotta do my best, too. Got an item. Eternal Force Blizzard! Fire! I found a cool thingy. Just being around you makes me stronger, Ram. I found a cool thing. Eternal Force Blizzard! Eternal Force Blizzard! Ice Coffin! Fire! 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 Finders keepers, when rain's here, we never lose! Fire! 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 Finders keepers, I do my best too. Fire! Fire! Just being around you makes me stronger, Ram. Just being around you makes me stronger, Ram. Fire! Fire! Don't push your finders keepers. Fire! 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 When Ram's here, we never lose! Ram's here, we never lose! Just being around you makes me stronger, Ram. When Ram's here, we never lose! I found a cool thingy! Finders keepers! Please don't push yourself, Ram! Fire! You're unstoppable! Finders keepers! Eternal Force Blizzard! I gotta do my best too! Got an item! I wanna fight more! Eternal Force Blizzard! All clear! Quest clear! Perfect! Level up! I spy with my little eye. Run! Is she on a quest? She's doing stuff in secret, and that means she's being, suspicious. I bet those riders are here too. Oh, I can't see from here. Come on, let's sneak closer.
This one isn't bad, but this one is too dangerous, so I'll take care of it myself. Although Rom and Ram have grown pretty strong, maybe they can handle it just fine.
She's talking about us. Huh? Yeah, but why? I think she's doing all the scary quests so we don't have to. What? So she's been busy because of us or something? Uh-huh. Game industry has lots of monsters right now, so it's been keeping her busy.
It's so dumb that she thinks it's okay to be busy for a reason like that. I'm gonna go yell at her. Hey, Blonde, you big dummy! What are you doing here?
Rom, I could ask you the same thing.
We wanted to help. You looked so busy.
Why are you doing quests in secret? You could have rubbed it in our faces or something.
Are you busy? Because of us?
No, this isn't because of you at all. I'm doing this for you. One of my greatest joys in life is seeing you two accomplish wonderful things. That's why I'm getting rid of the quests that don't match your skill sets.
Thank you, Blonde.
Sorry, I guess. I thought you didn't want to play with us anymore, so you were staying busy as your excuse.
No reason to apologize. I'm doing this of my own accord.
But Blonde, you're wrong about one thing. We want to hang out with you more, even if it's scary.
I want to play with you, Blonde.
Huh, I see. All right, maybe the time has come. You're both strong enough already. I don't need to do this anymore.
Heck yeah! We're so strong, we can beat any quest in the world. Leave everything to us, okay?
I'm strong too. I have Ram and Blonde with me.
Come on, let's go home. We're long overdue for a good session of playing and reading.
Yay! Playing with Blonde rocks my socks!
Hurry, hurry! I have a stack of picture books taller than me for you to read to me, Blonde.